To our fourth and final conversation. The killings in some parts of Nigeria require desperate measures and firm actions. As such, President Bola Tinubu has called on Governor of Plateau State, Mutfwang, to address the age-long communal issues connected to the killings in the state, while attributing the ongoing violent attacks in the state to misunderstanding between different ethnic and religious groups. The president reaffirmed the commitment of the federal government to partner with Governor Mutfwang to promote social cohesion needed to resolve the crisis in the state. He said he has instructed security agencies to thoroughly investigate the crisis and identify those responsible for orchestrating the violent acts. Okay, so the president, acting as the commander-in-chief, giving marching orders to the Plateau State governor to address the cause of the carnage. But talk to me. Do you agree with the president?
I disagree with him.
Talk to me. Why do you disagree?
Every machinery that can achieve peace by reining in those who are involved, is with the federal government. All of it. All the powers.
But the governor is the chief security officer of this. On paper.
Designation without power. It's a designation that does not have power. It can't even control the NSCDC. It cannot. It cannot even control the police. And it's this way. The problem has been identified.
Okay.
Not today. The people have been called to speak to themselves. Governors before Mutfwang have made moves to ensure that the people live in peace. But a few things are wrong. One, some actors they are better armed than even the Nigeria police. Where does the governor get the wherewithal to rein them in? It's with the federal government. If you are talking about separating them physically, that is delineation or whatever you want to do, it's the National Boundary Commission
that will do that.
That will do that.
And it falls under the
federal government. So, in order for the president not to be seen as being political, or his statement as political, he must be the one to now step in.
Okay, the president should be the one to step in.
Yes, he should be the one to step in. The terrain is difficult. We've been reporting Plateau. So it is not as if the army, even the involvement of other military ends, like the Navy and Air Force, it's not as if they are not involved in this, their Operation Safe Haven.
Safe Haven.
They are there. But when these guys strike here today, they can strike 42 kilometers away, and that 42 kilometers away should take you about 20-25 minutes to get there. You cannot get there in 4 hours because of the terrain. And we've said it here, how many personnel do these people have enough to be able to spread around even one state? How many? So let the president do us that favor. Take hold of that place. If we do it and we leave, just like we have done in Borno, those guys are going to come back.
Your thoughts on this, Martin?
No, I think Dotun is right. The president, the statement wasn't too fatherly-like. Let me use that word. because I expected that the president would put his foot down, and see how the federal might, must be imposed on, on Plateau immediately. Because what the statement was looking like is, hey, Mr. Mutfwang, it's your problem.
Go and solve it.
Go and solve it. It was looking that way, and at the end of the day, you just make the governor look helpless. Because the governor keeps saying that this looks like a genocide by terrorists. And who can better handle terrorism if not the federal government? You understand? So that is where the president has to, I think he has to just cut short his trip or something, because the number of lives being lost is just too much.
Now, they call it communal clash.
Yeah, that no matter how...
Do you think the media handlers
let me tell you,
are not showing the president the true state of things there?
You know, let me tell you, the true state, the last one that happened, maybe you don't know. The last one that happened, we just saw children killed. You saw women being killed. And even the governor was saying there are some bodies they can't even find. So it means they have taken some bodies out from the place. So the president must find a way to rein in, either send the CDS there, because I know the last time the National Security Advisor was there and he left. And like I said, the day one of the officials or the deputy governor was going there, these same guys were raining bullets on the man and the man turned back.
Because he doesn't have the wherewithal.
Yes. So it shows that these guys are not even ready for peace. So the best thing is, if anybody is not ready for peace, then it means he's ready for war. And who can declare war? It's the president.
It's the president, the commander-in-chief.
So
that's the point.
The president has to find a way to, solve the problem. Plateau has been peaceful for a year, if not more. They celebrated their last Christmas and they were happy, rejoicing. Only for this to happen again.
Now, let's look at the order of the president. He has told the governor of the state, go and sort it out. The root cause of this carnage. What should the governor be doing right now?
The governor should be talking to the people.
Talking to the people?
Yes. Since you have identified who these people are, come, let your leaders come to a table to talk. But like I said, these talks in the past achieved nothing. Let him try again. If he doesn't achieve it, then it means there is that carrot approach will not work. Then bring the stick
to
and wield it, because that's what we need.
Exactly.
We started losing out on this matter over 10 years now, when these things started like play, to use the Nigerian language. Like play, it takes start. Plateau has been cut off completely in terms of food.
Yes.
Benue is almost cut off now.
Exactly.
Once we lose Benue completely without being able to produce anything, food, we're going to get deeper into trouble.
Exactly.
How much of Irish potato do you see on the streets of Lagos again? Because the farmers are running away. They're no longer, and that's the axis where it comes from.
Okay. Now, what should the Nigerian state be doing going forward to avoid a repeat of this tragedy?
You see, we've gotten to a point where civilians have more arms than our own military and other security agencies. We should be able to mop up. The NSA is doing well now in terms of encouraging people to submit their arms, the small arms, whatever in his office is doing well. But we need to do more, because these guys, as they are mopping up, more is coming into the system. Because without all of these arms and ammunition, we won't be where we are. If somebody is using ordinary cutlass to fight, it will be a different ballgame from somebody who has sophisticated weapons. And that's what these guys are doing. And that's why I said it has gone beyond the governor. So the state should go step in. And that's the federal might we are talking about now.
All right.
If it's a land they are fighting over, check Ebonyi. Ebonyi took over a parcel of land and said nobody should go and farm there again. Nobody should do anything on that land. Anybody who is caught is gone.
Okay.
And that we should be looking at that for Plateau. If it's about a piece of land, if it's about a community, take all of them out. Acquire it.
All right, then. I think it's a fine place for us to leave it. Dr. Oladipo, thank you so much for your brilliant submission as always. Thank you so much. Asuko James.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for doing this with us. And that's it on Journalist Hangout today. Join us tomorrow for another episode of the program. Yes, you can watch the repeat broadcast of this episode tonight at 11. Join us on Sunday from 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. for Journalist Hangout on Sunday. We are on YouTube at youtube.com/TVC News Nigeria. I am Benga Oreshegun. Bye for now, and God bless Nigeria.